everyone. Welcome to Getting to Know Your Leaders here at the Life Center. So glad you've joined us again today. I have here one of my newer buddies here at the Life Center. This is my friend John. John, introduce yourself to these folks and tell them what you do at the Life Center.
I'm John Reid. I pretty much do whatever needs to be done, but I mostly work in the freezer, pack out the meats, pack up the boxes, and help the customers get it out to their car and get home safe.
Perfect, John. So how did you get involved at the Life Center, John? What brought that about?
Well, I worked at other food pantries, and I needed to do that because I'm on an ankle bracelet anyway. I needed to have a job to get out of the VOA, so I'm on disability, so I was able to volunteer instead of working, so
perfect.
That's why I came here.
Yeah. So when do you get that ankle bracelet off, John?
December 26th.
Good. So you want to tell us any more about that, John? How that all came about or what led to that point?
Well, I was convicted of involuntary manslaughter and failure to provide proper facility. Mm-hmm. And if anybody's taking care of a family member, I suggest that they take a 2-week course at Job and Family Services that nobody tells you about it till after the fact.
Yeah.
But if you take that course, you'll be bonded, and then you know what to do if something like this ever happens to you. But
yeah,
it's a real shame when you take care of someone and then you wind up in prison for it.
Yeah, that is tough, John, tough.
Yeah.
It really is. That's great advice, though, to our listeners. Many of us are given that responsibility to care for aging loved ones.
Yeah, because everybody was willing to take their family in. I mean, nobody wants their family to go to a nursing home, and the nursing homes, a lot of them ain't that good.
That's right,
so
John.
You really got to be careful where you put your loved one.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you've navigated your way through all of that, and now you're in the last phases of kind of getting back to somewhat of a normal life. Man. December 22nd will be here before you know it. So what do you enjoy the most about hanging out here at the Life Center, John?
Oh, so I can hang out with you.
Yeah, no, we get to share
drink
stories.
Your coffee.
Exactly right. We share a lot of stories, drink a lot of coffee together. Just hanging out with the other volunteers is a lot of fun.
That's all I like. Yeah. Just get out and meet a lot of people. And
right. Oh, we're sure glad you're here, John.
Around some good people.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to ask you what I call the Life Center 7, John. So these are 7 questions that I ask all of our volunteers. There's no right or wrong here. It's just to kind of help us get to know you a little bit better, all right?
All right.
So here's the first one, John. What do you think is the best book you've ever read over the course of your life? What's the best book?
The Sword and the Stone with King Arthur.
Ah, The Sword and the Stone with King Arthur, yeah. What a great story that is. I love that. All right, let's create a scenario, see how you would respond to this, John. You've got a wealthy uncle that's just passed away. Now, this uncle has left you with unexpectedly millions of dollars. John, what would you do with that windfall of millions of dollars?
Me, I'd try to make a green energy plant and get rid of this energy that's stinking up the world.
Yeah, there you go. That's what your heart really makes it beat fast. Right. I know you told me you got a degree in horticulture, right?
Right. And that's another thing. I'd probably grow a mountain of plants.
Good. All right, good. That's good use of those funds then.
Yeah.
Let's suppose another situation, John. Your house is on fire. And you've got the chance now that every living thing is out safe, but you can rush back in and get one thing out of your burning house. What is one thing you'd run back in and grab, John?
As long as all the animals and people were safe?
Yep, every living thing is safe.
I would get my pictures, whatever I got.
All right.
And,
good. So grab those photos. Those are hard to replace, aren't they?
Yeah, because once they're gone, and a lot of the people that are in them, you can't replace them.
Those memories are burned up with them. Mm-hmm. All right, here's another situation, okay? This time, John, I've got you sitting on a bench. Now, this bench is overlooking a beautiful scene. It's sunset, you're overlooking the ocean. And on this bench, John, you can have a conversation with anybody, living or dead. John, who would you want to have that conversation with?
Just one person?
Just one person.
Boy, that's hard. I mean, I guess it'd be Jesus.
Yeah,
You don't
excellent.
get no much better
Wouldn't
than
get
that.
better than that. Anything in particular you'd want to talk to him about?
Just how it is and up there.
Yeah, what's heaven like, man?
What's heaven like? I mean,
Give me an idea. Give me a glimpse.
get me out of here.
That's right. I love that, John. Good, bud. Good. So what do you think the best advice you've ever received is, John?
I guess just being in Boy Scouts, I learned early to do right and do good by people, and
Good. That's excellent.
it's always supposed to come back. You know, what good you do is supposed to come back. So
Yeah, good. That's good advice. So get involved in something young in life like the Boy Scouts that can teach you good character, good conduct, rather, and that'll kind of guide you over your life.
yeah,
Excellent, John.
it gives you a good set of morals.
It does. So you can travel back in time, and all of a sudden there's 20-year-old John. What would you say to 20-year-old version of John?
That was wild, crazy and wild guy.
So he's a crazy wild guy. What would you tell him? What would you say to him?
What would I say?
Yeah.
Don't smoke pot.
Yeah. Remember what the Boy
Stay in
Scouts
school.
taught you. Yeah. Good, John. Stay in school. Stay away from illegal drugs. That's good advice, bud. All right, last one, John. So it's been said that all people could have their life summarized in one sentence. John, what one sentence would you like to have that would describe your life when it's all said and done? What one sentence?
Well, I always found myself to be honest and caring and sharing, and I've helped a lot of people in my life, so.
That's a great epithet, John.
Yeah.
This man was loving and honest and caring. That'd be a great way to be remembered. I love it. Well, guys, see these quality folks like John that help us to accomplish our mission. It's no wonder we're making such a significant impact in our community. John, thanks for being so open and vulnerable, letting the folks get to know you a little bit. We're elated to have you here as part of our team. Guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.